Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Check. Middle, 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 middle. Hey, alert three, alert three. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Alert!
A quick throw here out to Brown. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And some space here. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 76 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over. Let's go, boys, bring it up. At their own 25-yard line. Four down, four down, four down. Mike Ford.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Brown 80. Check 53 is mine.
That's what I do.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Man, I got you. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Now Allen dancing to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing third down. Allen going to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Gay's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, his 17th touchdown now on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that. Super toe.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
53. 53 is the mark. Alert. 53 is the mark. 53. Check 53. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. Allen now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Being chased out left. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The end result, 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the left side. It's Vaughn, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. his first touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Gurley again here on first down. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Buying time to his left. And that one's complete to Gurley. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. And the young Bucs showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Here's 2nd and 8. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 2nd and 2. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Dan Arnold, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He finds an opening past the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, baby.
Ronald Jones, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Falcons 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Tampa Bay.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense, and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike. Half 85, half 85. We own it. We own it.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now a first down carry by Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On second down now, it's Jones. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Let's go, folks.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Gurley. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Here's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, it's Jones. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
49 to Mike. Watch the run. They're running it. Alert flare. Watch the game.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. This is Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones on his way to a monster monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Levante David. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
49. I got it. Right here, right here. All 52.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. On your team.
Now it's Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I got you. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Forward, front. Mike 4. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Yo. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Mike 4. He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what it... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jayon Brown in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now back to throw. And a completion to Wilson. That catch good for 5. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 12.
Mike 4. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike 4. Hey, watch the slant.
He'll look to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jayon Brown racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. They'll look to throw.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes. That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Mike 4. Oh, here we go. Oh. On the ball. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Back to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll look to throw here. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll set up a throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Bang, 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 bang.
Alert! Pass 85, pass 85.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. He's going to look deep and got his man complete. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 43 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10. Here's Jones. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
They'll go again to Jones.
Watch the whip.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Mike. Hey, exit.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Regular.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Check. 53 is mic.
Middle. Hey, I-7.
53. Mike. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Now Allen to throw. Throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's going to look deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run it with Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Alert!
You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the 22, Allen. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Hey, check Mike 16. Here we go. Mike 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Levante David in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
All right, T, let's turn. All right, T. Mike,
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
On 1st down, Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5, past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Mike. 53. Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you go.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Get in! Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
53 for Mike. 53 for Mike. Here we go.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And finally down at the 32-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. This one taken in by Hester. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Gay is on for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Buccaneers 59, Falcons 31. Matt Gay to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. 2nd and 14. And he's going to let it go deep. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hester. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking to throw. Hester steps away to his left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Looking deep. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever.